Hey everyone, Dan at Ochiko Bushcraft. Well guys, I'm up here in the mountains on a beautiful April day. I'm up high, still a fair amount of snow up here, still cold, beautiful. Haven't seen another person out here all day anywhere, so I'm loving it, getting away from all the stuff going on in the world right now and just having a nice peaceful day out here. Well, while I'm out here, guys, I wanted to give you a little update, revisit, if you will, my scout pack. Now, if you scroll back through my videos, last year I did a video on an inexpensive way to put together a scout pack. Basically just using a little fanny pack that I got off Amazon for 20 bucks, attaching it to the back of my regular pack so that when I get out to a location that I'm going to set up kind of a base camp, or maybe I'll just spend a day, maybe I'll spend a few days, but I want to go hiking now. I want to go exploring, go out on a scout, and I don't want to carry my big heavy bushcraft pack with me all day. So I've got a little detachable fanny pack, my scout pack. And I've made a couple changes since I first set this up. So I just kind of wanted to revisit it a little bit, share with you guys what I've changed. Plus I have a new knife to test out. I had the same Swiss Army knife for over 20 years, and sadly I lost it here a few weeks back. Dumb mistake on my part, and had to replace it. The model that I had is no longer made, so I searched for something close and found one, and I'm going to try it out today as well. So let's get right to it, guys. My Spec Ops brand backpack is still my favorite pack, still the one I carry, 1000 Cordura. Couple utility straps on the back, holding my fanny pack on. I got them crossed over. And just undo the buckles, slide these out. And that quick and easy, I've got my fanny pack. Now I just put this on and I'm good to go. If I'm hiking in a dry area, I'll detach my canteen from my pack and put it on the belt, and then I've got water with me as well. So, and that's one of the changes I made in this, and I'll get to that here in just a minute. So as I said, just an inexpensive little fanny pack. I was like 20 bucks on Amazon. There's a wide variety of styles and colors. I just, picked one out that caught my eye. Nothing special other than it seems to be holding up quite well. On the top, I have a poncho from Bushcraft Outfitters. Now, the unique thing about their poncho, two unique things actually. One, it has tie-outs all over it so that you can rig it up like a tarp. And I did a video on the bear bed. If you guys find that video on the bear bed, you'll see how I use this poncho to make a quick makeshift shelter. It's really a nice, lightweight poncho / tarp. Other thing about it is it's treated with kind of a fire retardant. So if sparks from your fire land on it, it's going to be a lot harder to burn a hole through it or to melt than just a traditional tarp. For gear that I carry, still got my 55-gallon drum liner tucked back here in the back. And there's like a zippered pocket on the back for that. Put this up where you guys can see it. In the main compartment, one of the changes I made is I was carrying the little Sawyer filter with the pouch that you fill up in the creek, and then put that into a canteen. I changed from that because the vast majority of areas that I hike in out here, I'm always close to water. There's, even in late summer, I can usually find a stream, a spring, a little creek somewhere. So I changed from using the Sawyer to carrying a life straw. So one of the first things I do when I get my fanny pack off my pack and I'm going to go on a scout is I just put my life straw around my neck and I wear it here. And as I'm walking along, I'll stop and get a drink whenever I come to a stream or a creek. Now, if I know I'm going to be hiking in a dry area far away from water, yeah, I'll still attach my canteen. I might even throw in a few water purification tabs. But, you know, like today, right behind this camera, and maybe you can even hear it, is a little stream running off the mountainside. And in a minute, I'm going to get a drink with this and show you guys. And it's just a nice setup. You know, I don't have to stop and get anything out of my pack. As I'm walking along, I just bend down and get a drink. Okay, other things I've got in here, a couple of little Cliff Bars for energy. I've got windproof, waterproof matches from Uco, the kind with the 15-second burn time. Some cotton balls with Vaseline for emergency fire starter. A small first aid kit just shoved into a Ziploc bag, just the very, very bare essentials. A pair of binoculars. I switched to a small pair of binoculars made by Sky Genius. If you guys can see that, 8x21s. These are so much clearer than what I had been using. The difference is just amazing. Yeah, that it's as different as night and day for the price. Little Sky Genius 8x21s, plastic armor coated, are the best binocular I've ever used for a compact binocular in that price range. Like I said, the difference is night and day on how much clearer they are than what I was using. And I love to watch wildlife on a day like this. You know, just walking up here, I stumbled across a bunch of deer, and to be able to sit here, watch the squirrels and the birds and the deer, and you know, it's like I'm right next to them. It's awesome. When you're out on a scout, you got to have something like this. Just makes the day. So I've got these, like I said, basic fire starting essentials, some snacks, little first aid kit, my life straw, 55-gallon drum liner. If the ground is soaking wet, I'll just shove a bunch of pine needles inside there and sit on top of it, have a nice big cushion, you know, insulate me. I can also use it for an emergency poncho if I wanted to set this up as a tarp. And additional items, in case things really go bad, I got an SOL heat sheet. I did a video testing this against a regular little Mylar space blanket, showing how vastly superior these are. Of course, I got my compass and pouch here, so I can find my way back to the rig if I get turned around, at least hopefully. Haven't had it happen yet, but I suppose there's a first time. I just hope not. Anyway, so I got those in a little zippered pocket there. And a little pouch up front. I also have, I'm going to save this for last, just a little tiny flashlight from Coast. This is a model G19. It's not real bright or anything, but if I was walking back to my rig and for some reason I didn't make it back for daylight, before daylight was gone, I could at least put this in front of my feet and see well enough to where I'm not going to trip and hurt myself on the way back to the rig. And I've used it before, and it works quite well for that. Okay, last little item I got. As I said, you know, I lost my Swiss Army knife, and I'll feel like an idiot for a long time. I needed a replacement. This is Victorinox Ranger. There's a couple models. I don't remember the specific number on this one, but it's the one with the longer blade. And it's a locking blade. I actually push the little emblem here to unlock it. So it's got a nice long blade. Comes razor sharp. It'll shave the hair off my arm. And the other item I like on these That's a nice saw. I mean, for what it is, it works extremely well. I can get, you know, some 1.5 inch diameter dry branches and saw them up for my fire real easy with that. And then of course the traditional bottle and can opener and whatnot. But I'm going to test this out here in just a few minutes. When you're out on a scout, guys, just a little tip: don't pass up resources that you might not be able to get later on. So if you walk by, for example, an old dead stump and you see that there's pitch in it, chip off a couple pieces. I did that earlier. I just took my big old Hungless 2 here and got me some nice pieces of pitch, and you can see the dark streaks of pitch running through there. So I'm going to process these down and get a little fire going here in a minute, and I'm going to try out my Victorinox, see how this works, see how I like it. I'm going to miss my old one, but you know, accidents happen. Okay guys, also when I'm out on a scout, as I said, you know, I'll have my little scout pack, of course, hang this around my neck. My SE Hungless 2 right here goes everywhere. It doesn't come off. So even if I'm in camp, I'm going off to use a tree for a bathroom, or I'm going out on a scout, my SE Hungless 2 is here, and I have a piece of fat wood and my Uberleben ferro rod, as always, right there. So, you know, if I need to process some wood, if I need something for self-defense, if I need to get a bunch of boughs down for a shelter, I've always got my big survival knife. That's what I consider it, because it will keep me alive and help me to survive out here. So let me move my stuff out of the way, guys. I got a bunch of kindling back here. Okay, I got me a little stack of kindling back here, and move it around a little so you guys can see me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to process this fat wood that I found on that stump down into some shavings and some slivers. I'm going to put them up in here. I got some dry pine needles that I found up under this tree right here. There's a bunch of dead branches, a bunch of dry, fairly dry moss, fairly dry pine needles. I got them stuffed down in here. So I'm just going to use my glove to catch some shavings. We'll try this out. See how it works. Nice. I don't know, you guys probably can't see that good, but I'm getting some fine little curls real easily with that Swiss Army knife. So I'm just going to make some slivers here too. Break that up a little bit. Some slivers and some shavings, and I'm going to dump them all. Like I said here, I've got some dry needles. All right, let's try this. See if we can baton just a small piece of wood. Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't obviously baton anything big with it, but just to baton me a couple small slivers of pitch here, no problem. Yeah, nice. There we go. Yeah, that's going to get that going really well. Curls in there. All right. Let's go ahead and stick those right down in there. And I got more here if I need it. I think, as pitchy as that is, I think that's going to be enough. All right. My Uco windproof, waterproof matches. There we go. That took hold right away. Nice. Not a bad little knife. I mean, I love having a Swiss Army knife with me in my scout pack. Always have. And so this is a, as I said, Victorinox Ranger. It's the one with the longer blade. For what I needed to do, then it worked just fine. Everything put back away here so I don't leave nothing behind. And I'm going to save this bigger piece. There's enough in there for a couple more fires, so I'm going to save that bigger piece. And that's burning plenty good. But I'll go ahead and just feed it a little more anyway. There we go. And get my stuff up away from the fire. I got some dry wood sitting back there, some bigger pieces. So I'll get that going here shortly. Get it built up. There we go. That's going to take right off. Yeah, there we go. Okay guys, as I said, I was just gonna give you a quick demonstration why I like the little life straw so much. Now in my big pack, I still carry the Sawyer in the pouch for refilling my canteens because I can't very well refill my canteens with this. This gives me a backup source. So I have two ways to purify water by having this in my scout kit. As I said, when I'm out in an area like today where there's creeks and streams and springs everywhere, I don't want to carry a canteen. I don't want to have to stop and fill up a pouch. I'll just drink when I need a drink. So And that quick and easy, I'm back on the move. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. And I just want to share with you guys, you know, during this time when so many businesses are closed, so many people can't go to work, one of the things I love to do is lift weights. I love going to the gym, working out, something that I've done for many, many years. And guys, bear with me just a second. I'm setting up my tripod here. So I put together a little gym in my garage, so I'm still able to work out hard and train, hopefully, for another competition. You know, I think I shared with you guys I competed in Northwest Powerlifting Championships in February. I actually got first place, set a state record in the raw bench. So I started in my spare time a little channel called Lifting with Jesus. So if you're into lifting weights, or you're into Bible, because I share, you know, a couple verses of scripture, check that out, Lifting with Jesus. It's another channel. I just got it started, just did a couple short videos in my garage. Hopefully, as time goes on, I'll get some training videos out there, and when the gym opens back up, I'll get you guys in the gym and do some actual videos in the gym. Guys, thanks for tuning in to Ochiko Bushcraft. Thanks for subscribing. Take care out there. Be safe. And prayerfully, this is over soon, and you guys are all able to get back out in the woods and enjoy all of this. Take care.